Hey guys, this is Netta with Inner Peace with Netta, and on today's video, I will be talking about the spiritual meaning of number 1244. Okay, so if you've been seeing number 1244 repeatedly on a consistent basis, it has several meanings. So the first one I want to talk about is, now, you'll know on which side of the spectrum that you are on, so take it as it fits. So, the first meaning is work harder. If you are on your soul mission, your purpose, or just, going through your own journey, fulfilling your goals and your dreams, or whatever you're doing to empower and uplift your life and to better you, just work harder at it. And I definitely understand this because on this spiritual journey, it gets tough. Like, you get knocked down and you have to rise back up. You got to get back up. And I understand the feeling of being defeated or feeling defeated and you wanting to give up. But it just doesn't make sense to give up, because if you give up, you're going to be just mad and bitter. And nobody wants to be mad and bitter. So don't do it to yourself. Just work harder, work smarter, and it's really, what is holding you back? Why? Just prioritizing and making you a priority, making what you need to do your responsibility for your life, a priority, because at the end of the day, no one's going to save you from you. No one is going to save you from this life and then drop a miracle in your lap and be like, ta-da, this is, miracles do happen. I do believe in luck, but we create our own luck by putting in our effort and putting in the work and working smart in it, to mind, body, and soul. And we got to have a balance, and in order to have balance, you got to keep moving, and trust me, I understand having to put in more effort, even if I felt like I was working hard. And it's just like, nah, you got more in you, so work a little harder. Put in that work, because whatever you want, it must be grand, it must be big. So if you put in that work and then you get that success and that internal achievement after, then you know what you can achieve after that. Like, when you hit a goal or you fulfill a dream or just anything that you felt like was too hard to get through, when you go through it and you get to it and you get to the other side, nobody can tell you nothing. Like, it's going to be a great feeling. So just never give up and just work harder. Have a balance of working hard and playing. Work, play, balance it out. Okay? Because nobody just wants to work, because that's no life. You gotta spend time with your family, your friends, and yourself. You need time for meaningful self-care. And meaningful self-care, I always say that, because it's not like just buying yourself. It's like really sitting in with yourself. And if it's like you getting some rest or reading a certain book or developing a new skill, trust and believe me, like, I had to really understand what true self-care was. And it's not like, going to get your hair done and haircut, or your nails and going shopping and stuff like that. Like, that's all cool, but it's really going with it and checking in and doing things that's going to empower you and move forward. So 1244 is work harder. Okay, that's one aspect. Y'all know I always got to stir the tap. All right, with these numbers. So also with number 1244, it also means see yourself in a higher light. So boost your self-esteem, believe in yourself, and stay focused and be determined. Acknowledge the work that you already put in and the effort that you put in, because I feel like a lot of us you know, and I'm gonna speak for myself that, you know, I can achieve certain goals, and to me it's like, nah, I gotta achieve the whole thing. And you can't look at life like that, like just black and white. There's 50,000 shades of gray. Okay, so it can't just be like, well, if I didn't hit this, I'm a failure. Like, no, please don't go through life with that perspective. Okay, so you have to break down your goals into bite size, and you have to have patience. Patience, okay? Patience with yourself and with others, because we will have challenges in this life, and things will not go as we want them to go or as we plan, but we need a plan so that we can hit a target, because most likely our plans change. So, or, you know, we just pivoting somewhere, but it's getting us to that main target or the purpose or whatever that you need to be doing. So you have to see yourself in the highlight, because if you don't see yourself in the highlight, no one else is. And you're going to attract other people who have low self-esteem. Okay, whatever vibration you're on, you're going to attract those people. And I'm telling you from my own experience, it's not fun. So I am really, you know, always being aware of, like, where am I? You know, am I present? What energy am I giving out? You know, like, because all that stuff is in your aura. We have 7 auric layers. So, you know, that energy, where energy, it's real, you know, and all of the insecurities, low self-esteem, you're carrying it in your aura. So you're attracting that, you know. So see yourself in a highlight. Boost up your self-esteem. Like, write little affirmations in the present. You know, say, I am grateful and thankful for my confidence. Say it in the mirror. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Like, look in your eyes, because you're talking. Your eyes is the seat of your soul. Say, continuously do it. And you have to do it repetitively, because you got to remember, all these years you've been living, and if you have been talking to yourself like crap, and other people been talking to you like crap, and you've been domesticated and indoctrinated to be spoken to like crap, and telling you all this other stuff to lower your self-esteem, do you know that you're going to have to reinforce the positive into your life? You know? So, but you could do some tricks and tips and tools that I will be giving y'all very soon on manifestation. So, but you still have to do it consistently. Like, it does not just work one day. You know, you can have it written, but you got to set the intention. And it is tough, because it's just consistency and persistence, having resilience. It's basically, long story short, self-discipline. I've struggled with it. I've struggled with it, but I keep going, because at the end of the day, if you don't have self-discipline, like, how are you going to crush your goals and stuff like that? So just, you know, have that self-esteem, write stuff down, get a planner, a notebook, and set your intention. It could be something simple, okay? And I feel like in the beginning of you know, reinforcing things, positive affirmations in your life. Yes, if you want to manifest a car and a house and all that, I'm not saying don't do it, but keep things simple first. Start off small, and then once you start building your confidence, then you can do the bigger things, right? But as far as your confidence, are you around confident people? Or are you around friends who drag you down, always making fun of you, always got something a little snarky to say to you, because that's how they feel about themselves? Now, don't be mad at them, because that's also your energy being projected to you and mirroring you and letting you know, like, hey, this is what you need to work on. So don't be mad at them. Y'all just on the same vibration, so you have to check yourself, and then you have to move yourself away from that situation. But first, actually take care of your self-esteem. And then when you have a higher self-esteem, then people either they're going to level up with you, or either they're just going to fall out your life. So it doesn't make sense, like, breaking up arguments, whatever. But, you know, we have to do the work for our self-esteem. And I'm definitely into the inner work and the shadow work, even though it's heavy. Like, I still continuously do have to do shadow work and face my own stuff and things that I don't even like about myself, but that still doesn't make me I still won't allow myself to beat myself up. Even in that moment, I may want to do it, and I may do it for about 30 seconds, then I'm like, you know what, check yourself. So go in the mirror and just like really check yourself and your self-esteem, and like, why? Where is that beliefs? Where is that resistance coming from? Because it's coming from an emotion and a belief in these thoughts. Like, where is it coming from? You know? So, and that's where the resistance is. And that means that you're not present and you're all in your head and your ego. Long story short, right? So, and with that, and with being confident, you're more optimistic. You'll be able to be all that you can be, and you give yourself permission to be all you can be. And I felt like also on my journey, I was looking for someone to give me permission to be who I was, like subconsciously, and I didn't even realize it. And I'm like, yo, you know, like I said, no one's gonna save you. No one's gonna tell you, start your life. You are the director, the producer, and the writer. No one's gonna tell you, this is your party, you can kick anybody out. You know, no one's not gonna tell you that. If you ain't running your party and you ain't running your life, somebody else will do it. So you need to give yourself permission to be all that you can be. Okay? So, of course, balance your work and your play. But 1244, be all you can be, put in more work, be optimistic about your life, and know that if you think that you can't do something, then you're right. If you know that all is possible, then it will happen. So you have to believe in yourself, and you have to have confidence in yourself. And I know there will be fears and doubts that rise up, but you gotta just work through them, and you gotta make them your friend, because they're telling you something. You know, they're telling you something, so you have to work through it. And it is tough, but after you work through it a little bit, and after a while, you just get sick of it. Getting sick and tired of yourself is just like when are you gonna go? When are you gonna really believe in yourself? And there's no time. You just have to, I feel like you just have to just do things that scare you, or just do things that you want to do, and then do it better next time. Like, don't worry about having it perfect or what other people think, because trust and believe me, you don't come. This is our problem in society. We compare each other. You know, we compare ourselves with one another. And it's just like, yo, how you comparing with yourself to somebody who's been doing what you wanted to for the last 5, 10, 20, 15 years? I know I just mixed that up and it wasn't in chronological order, but I'm just saying. Or someone who's been doing it longer than you. Or maybe they have more help. And so it's just, don't compare yourself. And the way that you do something is the way that you do it. You have your own unique spin on it. You know, just don't compare yourself. So, that is today's video of spiritual number 1244. So, if you see that number, it has different meanings that I spoke about in this video. Also, meditate on the numbers and see, you know, what your inner being tells you. What does it mean for you? So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Follow me on IG as well at Inner Peace with Netta. And like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.